welcome back to All Things Defender. Today, I've already started this project actually. I didn't think it was going to be so big. The window, it doesn't wind down beyond there. Can you see it? It just goes halfway down and just jams. That's it. And the reason is the little runners down the side here. Well, you can see them. They are totally rotted and gone. So they just jam up. Both sides, both the same. So I've already started. I've taken the door card off, which wasn't that difficult actually. Just a couple of those plastic annoying little clips that break. And then basically that comes off and you just basically pull it off. So now we need to get this big panel off here. A few bolts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of those. Then we can slide the window down, hopefully get the window out and replace these. While I'm doing it as well, I think there's a little bit of rust down here. Might as well just clean this up. There's actually a hole there. Obviously it's a Land Rover, so it's going to have rust. It's not that bad, I guess. I'll just clean it up and just give it a little paint while the door card's off. As you can see, my little helper's with me today. It's a bit warm out. I don't think he's actually going to do much apart from sleep. So, little 10mm spanner. I think they're all 10mm. Once they're not rusted in, they all come out nicely. They are different sizes by the looks of things, so we need to make sure we get these back in the right space. We don't need that one, that's the wrong one. Yeah, these top ones, the top 3 are a lot shorter than the others, so make sure you keep those separate. Otherwise they're going to hit the glass when we put them back in. Then if we just hold the door panel, wind the window down a little bit, it should drop, and we could slide the door panel to the left, I think, and it should come out. He says. And we just need to unclip the door release mechanism. Actually, we could just take it out, it'd be a lot easier. So just do is poke that through. There we go. Perfect. Then the whole inside the door just comes off. It's those little runners there that slide onto these here that you just need to slide out. That to one side, and then hopefully this window should just slide out the bottom. Here we go. A little bit tricky, especially with these rubber seals which are all broken and twisted. There we go, just yank it out of the way. There we go. One filthy window. I'll clean all these little runners up before we reinsert that, but we'll put that out of the way in a minute. There you can see, it's these runners here that go all the way up to the top of the door, both sides, which are all twisted, bent, corroded. So we'll pull those out and get some new ones in. They're actually held in by a couple of little screws all the way down. Just run your screwdriver down and you can hear them as your screwdriver runs over them. There's 3 or 4 either side. They're very small little screws. Take them all out, and then hopefully we're able to just slide out this little seal. There you go, there's only 3 in that top bit, and then you should be able to just pull out the seal as this. Remove the seal, and then same the other side. That one, I've got a complete set of seals, so I'll put the whole seals in, and along the top, along there as well. I've got new seals for that, so we'll put them all in. Right, as I said, well, I've got the door card off, a little bit of rust on the bottom and in the little tray there. Just going to clean that off with my wire brush, give it a coat with some rust paint. Obviously, while doing anything with wire brushes, things like that, especially on drills, make sure we have a pair of safety glasses. Very important. We only have one pair of eyes. So just after blowing all that loose rust off that got caught in the holes, I've just gone and got the paint I'm going to use. I have used it before, not sure exactly really how good it is going to be for rust control. It does say anti-rust and direct onto rust, so I'm going to try it. I mean, the door probably has seen better days, probably could be repaired or replaced, but I'm just going to try and prolong that little episode for the moment. Just trying to save it for another year or so before that little job has to be done. So on the old ones, obviously got little holes in where I've taken out those little self-tapping screws. New ones haven't, so I'm just going to pop a drill through on each one of those holes, line them up and put little holes in them so we can actually screw them back into the car. So once all the holes are aligned, it is just a case of screwing the screws back in. It is a little bit fiddly to get the holes to align, so I have actually elongated the hole slightly to make it a little bit easier, but they do fit. So I'll fit the rest and then we'll put the door back together. Right, you probably can't see, but that's the new seal all the way around. Took a little while to get in. As I said, the little screws are very difficult to actually line up. I did actually re-drill a couple to make it a lot easier. Just drilled straight through the actual seal into the frame to hold it in. Now I need to get all the door card bits back on. That's just the reverse of the reverse of taking it apart. So we'll slide the window in next, and hopefully that will slide up nicely, and then we'll get the door card back on. Right, so first job is to get the window back in. I've given it a little clean on the bottom. Still needs a bit of a polish, but we'll do that after it's in. So as I said, reverse of putting it, well, taking it out. Just need to be very careful now. These are a lot stiffer than they were, so we just need to bend out these little seals to actually get it to engage, and then slide it up into the door. You have to bend these little guides outwards. I've actually put a screw in there, so I can't actually bend it out. So I'll take that screw out, bend it out, and once the window's in, I can pop that screw back in. See if that's made it any easier. Let's try actually removing that one totally. Might be able to slide that in after we've got the window in. It's very tricky. Well, there we go. It's back in finally. Took lots of jiggery pokery to get that to line up and back in without breaking the window. It's all back in now. Just wedged this little seal back in. Just had to wedge up the window with an ice scraper, because obviously that's going to keep sliding down till we've got the door mechanism back on. So just wedge that up, gonna screw that in, and then we'll get the door cards back on. So again, just reverse of taking it apart. So we'll poke that little thing through there to screw up later. Then we need to slide this on. This time left to right. So I'll take up my little ice scraper, This is definitely where you need about 5 pairs of hands here. There we go. Let's just lift this back up then. Get one of those top screws back in. And then we don't have to keep holding it. That fell on the floor. Let's get another one. Right, there's the top one in. Fast. And let go of it. And the window won't fall out. Snip that up before we put the rest of the bits in. And there we go. The window now works all the way to the bottom and back up. That's good. Right, I'll give it a little spray of WD-40 while I've got all the mechanism open. Makes you keep it a little bit freer. And then we'll get the other door card back on. And then we can we'll get the other door card back on. And then we can call it a day. The door card, just need to take this off. Let's just remove the window winder to get the door card back on. And the door card just pushes back on with these funny little plastic clips that break. So we'll see how many we break putting it back on. There we go, not too bad. Window winder gets back on. And then the last little thing that just slides on and clicks in place. There we go. And that's it, all complete. So thanks so much for watching. Hope that's been useful. Please like and subscribe, and I will see you on the next one.